Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Bruce Wayne. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Bruce Wayne Live. We're gonna get things popping. You already know what it is. We going in tonight. Man. Got a special guest tonight. It's going down. I'm gonna be hooking up the footage and showing y'all interview I had with my special guest, man. That goes by the name of Greg Nice. Greg Nice, Domino Peso, oui. Shouts out to my man Greg Nice, man. Had a chance to sit down with him, chop it up about what he got going. But you know how I do, before I get this started, I gotta go into what I gotta go into. How y'all feeling, how y'all doing? Shouts out to my peoples over in my group, Hip Hop Heads Worldwide. Hopefully y'all doing good. I'm doing good. I'm here. Make sure we had some things to knock out. No, I should have been here a little sooner, but it is what it is, folks. This is live TV. This is live streaming. It is what it is. A lot going on behind the scenes that you don't need to know about. But anyway, make sure you shoot over to Hip Hop Heads Worldwide. That's my group. If you're an artist, if you're a lover of hip hop music, if you're a supporter of hip hop music, or if you just want to be in the know. If you just want to be in the know, I'm on every Sunday at 8 p.m. or thereabouts, within that time frame, within that time constraints, and I talk my shit. Keep connected with my supporters and my fans and those that are just, you know, interested in the happenings and goings in hip hop culture. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you shoot over to the channel YouTube Wayne ENT on YouTube. That's Wayne ENT. And subscribe to the kid. And you subscribe to the kid. Lot going on in the world. We got a lot of topics to touch on tonight. Nas, Jam Master Jay, and of course, like I said, the interview I got with Greg Nice. A lot going on in the political world, and also a lot going on with police still acting up. How my people, how y'all doing though out there though? I hope y'all staying COVID free. Masking up, gloving up, but yo, I'ma settle in. We're gonna jump into some music real quick, some Bruce Wayne music, and then we're gonna jump it off. Like I said, special guest tonight, my man Greg Nice. Had a chance to sit down with him, chop it up about his legacy and what he got going on, and we're gonna get into all that when we come back. But right now, I'm gonna set it off with one of my heat rocks, with one of my flamers. This is Killer Soundboy, Bruce Wayne featuring Papoose. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna come back. We'll be right back.
The Batman. Oh, things just got better. We about to turn it up real quick. Let's go. Bronx, Brooklyn. You already know what it is. Queens, Staten Island. Let's talk to them. Europe, UK, Jamaica. You already know what it is. Yeah, let's pop it off.
The song why y'all get done so tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of them going to suffer tonight, like, cause this session is getting hot, and this your dance is under fire.
The mic ravager plus the dough gatherer. Act up, get killed on camera. Hammer splatter ya. Separate me from the bunch, I'm not the average. Duffel bag full of rappers' heads, he's a savage. I don't want the crowns, I want the heads that they rest upon. Wonder why he limping, gun about the size of Megatron. The Megadon, lay a nigga, word is born. Sound boy killer, rude boy terminator. Home invasion stuff is corpse in the refrigerator. Catch me later? Nah, if I catch you first, especially if you owe me paper, fuck a Uber, call a hearse. The God's verse, crack earth and moves mountains. Stop niggas in their tracks like wolves howling. Sound boys get found in a pool of blood for the patch the Bronx. Body wrapped in the rug, buried like potato spuds. Bruce Wayne will eat your cups, blow a L while I dine, blasting computer love.
A lot of people going to feel good tonight.
Look at them.
So a lot of sound boy are gonna end up a fight. But remember to praise the champion, and he will come. It's
I
under
got rap skills, I
fire.
pack still, grew up where it's mad real. The gun so big, I shoot it on one knee like when Cap kneel. These rappers weirdos, man, they be popping mad pills. When I got a headache, I don't even pop Advil. Was on the block letting the strap pill. Since Curtis Sleeper and the Guardian Angels was screaming out crack kills. Brownsville, we up and down the hill just like Jack Jill. Vicious like Tyson when he came out of the Catskills. I be going stupid hard, they be like Pap chill. Lights, gas, cable, water, man, I got mad bills. You be in the strip club getting free fills. Touching on the strippers and don't pay them just for cheap thrills. They know I'm nice from Poughkeepsie down to Peekskill. They'll tell you none of these niggas can fuck with peace skills. You ain't G-real, take a shot, refill. Niggas know I'm quick to pop a woolly like Meek Mill.
Watch the stone wanna tremble. Watch the stone wanna pray. Watch the stone wanna tremble. Watch the stone wanna pray.
It don't take a rocket scientist or Einstein to hear that the flow is prime time. Y'all just rhyme. My shit resonates like old Negro spirituals. Criminal minded the way my bars kills is criminal. Cut from the cloth for kings and savage warriors. Go against him, they're gonna question your competence. I murder sound boys, show up at the funeral. Blasting my latest release at the funeral. Probably take a pic with your moms at your funeral. Quote a passage out the Quran before they sink with you. I'm awesome, out of this world.
Yeah. What's going on? This your boy Bruce Wayne, and I'm glad to be here. Traffic was banana cake. Traffic was crazy, but I'm here. No more excuses. No excuses though. Thank you for those that's tuning in and hanging in there. I know y'all be looking like, I know he's gonna arrive, and I have arrived. Like I said, had a chance to chop it up with Greg Nice. But before I move into portions of that interview, let's talk about it, man. COVID-19, man, out here still claiming lives, still claiming victims, and actually took the life of someone in hip hop in an emerging camp that's currently doing their thing. Shouts out to DJ Shay. Shouts out to him. He's affiliated with Griselda. That, of course, you know, that's West Side Gun, Kanye with the Machine, and Benny the Butcher. That's the DJ for that camp. And unfortunately, COVID claimed his life this week. So, RIP to him. God bless to his family. And, you know, our condolences out to his family and also to the Griselda camp. And hopefully you guys just get through that and keep doing what y'all do and what y'all love to do. I'm pretty sure that's what Hood wants you guys to do. But like I said, this thing is not a game. It's not a joke. But once again, shouts out to the legend Greg Nice. Had a chance to chop it up with him. And we spoke about a few things. We spoke about his introduction to hip hop and how he got started. But let's see. Let's go into it. Let's get into it. Bruce Wayne, Greg Nice. Your boy Bruce Wayne. I'm here with the hip hop legend, fellow Bronx native.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fellow Bronx native and hip hop icon. One half of the legendary group. Probably needs no introduction, but shouts out. We got my man Greg Nice in the building. Greg, what's going on, baby?
Everything is gravy, man. I got no complaints other than the same complaints everybody else got in this world right now.
You know what I'm saying? Man, thanks for joining me. This whole COVID thing, how have you been holding up? How have you been handling this situation?
I mean, I'm holding it steady. You know?
Yeah. This new unnormal, because I refuse for this to be the new normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It can't be.
But let's get into it. We know you from the Bronx, so
okay.
It almost seems silly to ask you what influenced you, because I'm from the Bronx and you already know. But the music is just sort of around. But what influenced you? You know, what got you into this? Made you fall
I mean, you know, as a child, you know, growing up in the Bronx and in Harlem and just being a New York City kid at that time, you know what I mean? I'm a 60s baby. So that whole time of when it was happening, that's what was happening. With me, I either wanted to be a fireman or a cop or something like that, you know. But seeing like my man JC and Playboy and Tony Rome and these dudes coming through the block with the dollies and the ass kicker speakers on the dolly and crates of records and putting a rope around the fence and putting a brown paper bag over the light, seeing when the light was getting dark outside and you know it was gone. You hear the music echoing off the buildings. You know, every other building was abandoned, every vacant lot. It was just, that was what was happening. You wanted to do that.
Yeah, say no more, say no more. Like I said, fellow
Yeah.
Bronxite. I'm from Bronxdale Project, so that's
Okay.
that's Disco King Mario and all that. You know what I mean? Zulu Nation, right there, Bronx River, all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Any particular artist though that you saw, anyone that you was like, yo, man, I want to do this? Was there a particular artist or that you that influenced you as far as a hip hop artist, or maybe someone pre-hip hop that just made you want to be an entertainer? You know what I'm saying?
That's like a basic setting, being a young black person in the hood.
Yeah,
and you know, you listening to Earth, Wind and Fire, you listening to Cameo, you listening to the Delphonics, you listening to all of this kind of stuff that was happening at the SOS band and everything that was, music is phenomenal, man. It moved the world. So that wasn't a hard thing to want to do. Some people have that instinct or have that thing about them. You know, I tell God all the time, thank you for putting that in me.
Yes, indeed.
You know, he put that in me. He could have did a whole lot of other things. You know where you come from. No matter what hood is at, no matter what state, what city, you have an opportunity to always go to the left. And it just so happened to push me to the right. Okay. And I was blessed to do that. So it was different people that I liked. You know, everybody in the Bronx always, you know, just like dudes from the Bronx and things like that. You know, I was a Force MCs fan. I like the Force MCs. So. Yeah, and that definitely played a part in me doing the situation with Smooth. You know, it definitely had that kind of feeling to it. And then when that time came, when I got to know them, that was my Grammy right there. When you loved and respected by your peers, I don't care about no statue or nothing on the TV and things that they make up. If you wasn't there and you trying to tell me what my credibility is, it don't matter to me. It's about your peers. When your peers is rocking with you, that's it. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah. Shouts out to the guy Greg Nice, letting us know a little bit about his intro to hip hop. But we're gonna come back with some more from him. But right now we're gonna jump to some more news. Things still hectic out there. Protests still happening nationwide, and the boys are still acting up. Police brutality in America. The boys are still acting up. Hopefully none of my listeners have been a victim of these dudes as of late. If you have, send it in. I'll blast them off for you. I will blast them off for you. But yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Police acting up as usual. And you know, we don't co-sign that at all over here. At all. But it was some scenarios that happened, and I want to show some of that. I do want to show some of that. I believe it was something that happened recently where a guy had got shot in Tennessee. I think they shot him like 11 times or something. But after further evaluating that, I hate to say it, but I think he may have brought it. Upon himself. I do. I watched the footage, and I think he may have brought it upon himself. I know there's also a video of a female that was interacting with the police as well, and for whatever reason, the cop got upset with her. We're gonna jump into that, but check this out for my animal lovers. How you feel about this right here?
She lost control of the dog.
Yeah, that's what you call some unadulterated bullshit. Um, Cop walking a canine. The canine gets into it with a pit bull who's clearly behind the fence, and it looks like it wasn't even 5 seconds during the whole ordeal that the cop decided to shoot the pit bull, shot him dead. I don't think it was necessary because the dog was behind the fence, but that just lets you know, like, we really got to train law enforcement more. That jerk knee reaction, I think that was totally despicable and unnecessary. They said still under investigation. Will she get canned? Because it looked like a female. I know the footage is kind of distant, but the Batman got 20/20. So I don't know. I think it was totally unjustified and uncalled for her to do that. Also, I believe it's, I could be wrong. I believe it's Atlanta, Alabama. You had another cop interacted with a female, and I felt this was disgusting as well. We got to put them on blast. We got to put them on blast. Pull the cameras out. Keep on filming. Check this out.
Don't care.
So we can talk if we want
you
to.
Leave, you can go to jail.
I'm not going nowhere. It doesn't matter. You're on our property. Okay. We did not call you. I'm not going anywhere.
Black lives matter.
Turn around.
Black lives matter.
I'm not resisting you. You're not touching me.
You're under arrest. 613, 10-3.
Black lives matter.
Come here.
Leave her alone.
You cannot make her be on the rest. Come on now. Come on now. Come on.
Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground right now. Taser, taser. Turn over right now. Put your hands behind the back. Turn over. Put your hands behind your back.
You finna get sued, sir. What's your...
Put your hands behind your back. I will tase you again.
Call the police, mama. Call the police, mama.
Can I please get your name?
Taser deployed.
Can I please
Turn
get
over.
your name?
Turn
Can
over.
I please get your name?
Yeah, he was working overtime on the bullshit. Looks like his feeling was just hurt because the female actually challenged his power. Kid looks like he's about 12, 13, 14 years old or whatever. But he was terminated. He has been terminated with extreme prejudice. So, like I said, keep on filming. You gotta film him. Even though it seems like even when it's on film, they beat it. But he got terminated. It's a new day. It's a new era. And we're not having it. We're not having it. So, police, y'all need to chill the hell out. Y'all really do. Fall the hell back. Bro, let's get more into it, man. Smooth B sat down, had a chance to talk with Greg Nice, one half of the legendary hip-hop group Nice&Smooth, which consists of himself and Smooth B. And let's find out, how did he actually link up with Smooth B? Expand on Smooth B. Smooth B, was there a relationship before music, or?
No. Music made it happen.
Okay.
We were roaming the same streets though. You know, if you was living uptown anywhere in the Bronx, you know, if you was about it, especially in that time and era, you was a New Yorker, so you was getting on the train. I don't care if you was from Bronx River, or if you was from White Plains Road, or if you was from Mount Haven. No matter where you was from, you would get around. You would be moving around. Yeah, everybody had a bus pass or a train pass going to high school. You know what I mean? So you was moving around. That was the difference today. You know, everybody home playing video games and on their computer all day long. You know, our exercise and having fun was moving around. That's why, you know, dudes from all different boroughs, and that's how we was getting down. So initially, you know, we linked up through a mutual friend that was like, you know, I got this kid I want you to meet. I think you and him can hit it off. So I'm like, all right. So he was already doing his thing. He was up there on Harper Avenue. He was in the Vernon. He was in Mount Eden. He was everywhere. You know what I mean? So we linked up. You know, I was doing the same thing. I was running around with Tila Rock. He was running around with Bobby Brown. I was with Rockmaster Scott and the Dynamic 3. I was with Tito from the Fearless and OC and Crazy Eddie and Special K from the Treacherous and Tila Rock. I was with all them dudes. So
you was already in Special Company. You was already in the mix.
Yeah, I you know, from a kid in the 9th grade, just already knowing this is what I was gonna rock with. You know what I mean? So when we linked up, you know, it was kind of meant to be, because he's always been smooth, always been nice. So You know, he was doing his album already. Bobby Brown was producing his record and stuff. And they was on the road. Matter of fact, they was on the first solo tour that Bobby did with Ready for the World. So I would come by the crib maybe like on a Monday or Tuesday, because that'd be the off days from the tour. And I might not be on the road with T or something. I go by and I play a beat. I'm like, yo, check this beat out. Get ready to rock this joint. He's like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah. I'm like, you want to rhyme on it? He's like, yeah, you know, that's dope. I'll rhyme on that. Come on. He's like, look, it'd be dope. Nice, smooth. It'd be dope. So we could do it like that. Yeah. So. You know, and then we just started doing another one. I played another one. He's like, yeah. I'm like, get on that one too. And before you know it, it's becoming a project. So people fail to realize, they only know what they see and what they hear. Mm-hmm. So I say this to say, like, he was already doing his own career before we did the record. Mm-hmm. But the record is what the people got to know. So that's what they solidified, and they kind of like typecast you to that. Yeah. So everybody be like, yo, Smooth B got a new joint out, man. Yo, I'm like, yeah. He should have had it a long time ago. You know what I mean? So the thing that happened with us is it was like a bridge. Yeah. We got to make that product, and it became a demand. So why not ride it? Yeah. We're gonna ride that. Most definitely. And that's how that happened. So my man Lance Romance put us together. It was a good look.
And what I love about Nice and Smooth, like you said, it was put together, but it never seemed like it was put together. It never seemed artificial. It never seemed forced. And you guys also came in the game where it was like originality was a plus. Yeah. It was original. Y'all had your own distinct sound from jump. So y'all definitely stood out immediately, and it didn't sound forced. Your energy, you're known for your energy. Love your energy. Hip hop, love your energy. Smooth, that's what it is. So it didn't sound forced. So it was like a perfect blending and a perfect mesh. And
a dope contrast.
Yeah. See, now that you're giving the backstory, you would think y'all were like, from the outside looking in, somebody might have thought y'all were cousins or dudes that, you know what I'm saying? It was that official and smooth and just that authentic. So that's dope. It's your boy Bruce Wayne. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Bruce Wayne Live. For those just joining, I know we kind of jumped it off a little later than advertised, but these things happen. Make sure you shoot over to Hip Hop Heads Worldwide. If it's your first time viewing the show, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, any of the social media networks, and join. Make sure you join and become a member. Submit your music. If it's dope, we'll put it up. If it's not, unfortunately, we will not. But don't be discouraged. Just go back to the drawing board and keep on submitting until we do. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shoot over to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Wayne ENT on YouTube. Also, if you're watching this video, make sure you like, share, and comment. Spread the word. I appreciate the promo. Like, share, and comment. We're going to get into a quick one, then we're going to chop it up again with my man, Greg Nice. Throw something on, some more Bruce Wayne music real quick. This is my latest single. This one's called Keep 'Em Coming. Let's go.
We drinking Hennessy. We drinking Bellevue. We drinking Grey Goose. We drinking Patron. Yeah, let's go. When the Henny's in the system, ain't no telling, will he fuck them, will he diss them? That's what they be yelling. Hell yeah, all bad boys get love here. Watch down trees to smoke and Doug here. I be in the club popping bottles like I'm Pubmere. Every glass filled, liquor pouring like fuck yeah. Rosier, Belvedere, Grey Goose, Cognac. Party over here, now you know where the party at. Party over here, now you know where your shorty at. No new friends, strangers wanna be a part of that. We don't do well drinks, we only drink top shelf. Rock side lifestyle, jump back and kiss myself. Whoa. Shorty said I smell like wealth. Said she could make me melt. For real? Yeah. Put her hands behind my belt. When she felt, damn near pissed herself. Let's go. It gets better. Ordered another round. It gets better. Ordered another round. It gets better. Ordered another round. It's about to go down. Shout out to my bottle poppers. Look how they watch us. Mad cut the ladies' pockets. We bout our dollars. By the BI. One more chance, that's a BI. Double GIE. My jams def IB. But down in New York, my niggas bang, we OD. The more she drink, the more she touch me, the more she on me. Talking bossy, word slurred, voice off key. Could tell she a freak, but even freaking when she saucy. They know to keep them drinks coming. The crowd's dumbing by the end of the night. Gonna have that pussy humming. Have her in the bed doing tricks, handstand splits. Going all night, banging shorty with the drum thick. Blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the Henny Ghost. The guy shows out, I be doing the most flossing, the most drinking. My leave with your hoe, I'm big pimping. It gets better, ordered another round. It gets better, ordered another round. It gets better, ordered another round. It's about to go down. Hennessy.
Yeah, that one's called Keep 'Em Coming. Single out right now. Salute to all the DJ that's supporting that single, supporting that track. Actually on a lot of record pools right now, including Funkmaster Flex's record pool, Big Dog record pool, DJ City, Midnight record pool, Starfleet record pool. So if your DJ is out there, Google it, pick it up, play that in the spot. Those are my people like to get their sip on. But back to the news real quick. Democratic convention happened. It went off. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Obama, Michelle Obama. A lot of people spoke at that, and the election's coming. A lot of people giving their take on a lot of those politicians giving their take on the Trump stuff and why we should get them out of here. Of course, a lot of us don't need to hear that. We already know why we should get them out of here. But unfortunately, some people, no matter what's said or seen, they're voting for the Trump stuff. But it took a turn for the worse for him this week, though. It took a turn for the worse when his sister actually came out, caught on a secret conversation, talking about the Trump stuff. His sister came out, and I know it's embarrassing when your family comes out and throws you under the bus. It has to be. Mary Trump came out, threw him under the bus. And we got a little bit of that audio for you. We're gonna put that on right now. I know Trump is embarrassed, but it is what it is. Yeah, we trying to get that on. We're gonna get that on a little later though, man. We're gonna get that on a little later after we sort that out. Shouts out to the God Nas too, man. Nas dropped a new album this week, but for some reason it seems to be a lot of controversy stirring behind the album. I don't know why so much controversy stirring behind the album, but shouts out to Nas. Did you get it? Who picked it up? Let me know what's the deal. I've heard a few songs. I believe it's dope. Salutes to Nas for doing this thing. What do you feel about it? Let me know what's your take on it. How do y'all feel? Interesting artwork to say the least. To say the least. You know. But it is what it is. I'm not here to criticize. There's a lot going on right there. Paganism, I do not know. But shouts out to the God Nas. Also, I believe he has some features on there. Charlie Wilson, Big Sean, ASAP Ferg. Also a kind of a firm reunion. So this is an album that hip hop obviously needs. And I'm glad it's happening. Let's get back into it. Let's talk about it. More with my man Greg Nice talking about Big Daddy Kane and Gangstar. Let's go. Tomorrow's never promised, but one thing you've done, and that's why I'm glad you're here, because we expand on your legacy. Because what is promised, what you laid the foundation for, is immortality through music, brother.
Yeah.
because even when you make your transition, it's still gonna be dudes out there somewhere hearing that Greg Nice, you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna, let's take it back to the old school. Let's take it to Union Square. you're gonna have to do that.
It's still gonna be that energy, you know what I mean? But the list of hits is crazy. You know what I mean? As far as you and Smooth, the list of hits is crazy. But I know you said you met Big Daddy Kane later on. But how did that take place? Was that through Biz? Was that?
Nah, man.
Just hot, and he's like, yo, I want these dudes on the record.
Nah. Man, we used to hang every day, me and him, at his grandmother's house, and we used to go everywhere, man. I mean, we used to get a limo and drink Moet and ride around the city and listen to cassette tapes. I remember we used to ride around and sit in the back and play Men at Work, Coogee Rap.
Yeah, that was the joint.
We used to be sitting in the back of the limo, and Kane used to be like, God damn, Kane used to be like, this motherfucker right here. God damn.
But you know, yo, that's a tidbit right there. But you know, what they say, steel sharpens steel. So that's probably what he needed to hear, because I'm pretty sure Coogee Rap already knew, like, Kane, I'm pretty sure what Coogee was doing was to have Kane going, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? He may not have did it in front of him. He may not have did it in front of him, but like you said.
Nah, man, he just got that shit. You know, Kane be like, I can't fuck with that. He used to be like, I can't fuck with that, man. That motherfucker crazy right there.
Yeah, but anytime they was laid on a track together, you know, each party held their own.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about, you know. I like chicken. I like it fried. I like it baked. I like it roasted. You know what I'm saying? Grilled. Still chicken, but it got a different thing. Yo, man, we just ate grilled chicken last night. I want to eat some fried chicken tonight. Still chicken.
Still chicken. You know, but all right, so that's basically the relationship was already.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. And I was down there, we in the studio, and I'm just going, anything goes when it comes to her. Just set a hook, and the rest was history from there, man.
Yeah, you definitely very crafty with the hooks. That's just a natural given talent. The hooks.
Yeah, that's been a blessing.
You know, the hooks and the energy, because like I said, I've seen you perform, man, and you still. I don't know what you call that dance. Like a WAP variation, but when you get into that shit,
it's in your soul, man.
No, you be coming out with that, I don't know what you call it, a modified WAP or whatever, but it's the trademark and it's dope. You know what I mean? It's dope and the energy is dope, man. So that's pretty much God dudes is probably always clamoring. Yeah. That was very entertaining and intriguing conversation with your boy Greg Nice, hip-hop legend, done so much in the game. Got a new project coming up shortly. You know, the Batman's gonna keep you abreast of that. But we finally got the audio. For those of y'all just tuning in, this is a live feed. This is live. So any glitches or fuck-ups, it is what it is. Unedited, going raw out to the community. But yeah, Mary Trump, I believe that's her name, threw Trump under the bus right before the Republican convention. And it's not a good look for the Trumpster, but she went in on him. Said he's a bold-faced liar. Let's check it out. Let's hear that audio.
Goddamn tweet and the lie. Oh my God, I'm talking too freely, but you know. It's goddamn tweet and the lie. Oh my God, I'm talking too freely, but you know. The change of stories, the lack of preparation, the lying, the holy but he's appealing to the base. What they're doing with the kids at the border. I mean.
Yes. Sometimes family is not your best supporters. But they're saying breaking news, but the only news that's breaking is that it's coming from a family member, because every American knows Trump's a liar. Even the supporters, they just learned how to swallow that pill and live with it. So it is what it is. But was it a good time for that to come out for him? No, it was not. But nonetheless, it has, and the Trumpster has to deal with it. Also, Megan Thee Stallion is telling. Megan Thee Stallion is finally coming clean. As most of my followers in hip-hop knows, Megan Thee Stallion was shot a month or so ago in an SUV with Tory Lanez, and she never named who the shooter was. But she has finally named the shooter, and she says, yes, indeed, Tory Lanez did shoot her. There was an argument going on in the SUV, and he shot her as she was trying to make her way out of the vehicle. Why did she decide to come out and finally spill the beans? Well, she says that his publicist was spreading lies and saying that, you know, that he ain't have nothing to do with it. And she said she just got fed up with the lies. And, you know, hip hop is has a no snitch culture. I ain't even mad at her at this point as far as in this scenario. Dude shot her as witnesses. It is what it is. She came out. She actually released some pictures of her wounds, which is very graphic. I don't have it to provide you guys right now. But if you must see the footage, if you must see the pictures of her gunshot wounds, we do have it available on my media site, www.wayneenterprises.com. You can shoot over there and you can see the footage if that's something you're interested in. Yo, I'm gonna jump to some real quick music, and also we have some breaking news this week about the assailants involved in Jam Master Jay's killing, and we're gonna come back and chop it up about that. Don't go nowhere. Roy Jones talking shit about Tyson. We're gonna address that too.
You are now listening to WQHC, the voice of Gotham. And we are now approaching the witching hour, 3 a.m. And to help us ward off some of those demons, right now we're going to play some of Gotham's own, the Batman. Don't go nowhere. You know we playing them hot joints all night. The classics with your boy.
Who put this Rubik's Cube together? Who was the light bearer? They say thoughts like that will drive you nuts, my brother. But I think about it anyway. Staring at the stars, my thoughts travel past the Milky Way. What brought me to this point of existence? I went the distance. Am I here cause it was destined? Or cause of my persistence? From meeting Big Pun to doing songs with his son. From linking up with Sean Price or one of his last songs. Venom, we shook the underground to its nucleus. Decepticon Sean said he respected how I do my shit. Even mainstream felt the heat from that flame, but ain't carried the momentum. Payola runs the game. Even when you go, you know your music makes you infinite. That's why the real Picassos of this game chase this music shit. Painting vivid pictures of life's trials and marvels, hoping that their names get placed with the immortals.
Come on, it's a cool summer night. The streets have come to a crawl, but the action never truly stops. In the city that never sleeps. This is America.
At this point I walk in peace, self-assured and independent. Midway through my sentence, knowledge speeds my engines. And still a couple characters
Yeah, that one's called Twilight off my Earl Madrigal, the rap album. Available everywhere now. Available everywhere now. If you just tuned to the Batman Bruce Wayne, I'm here every Sunday at 8 p.m. or whereabouts in that time frame. If you're just tuning in, like I said, make sure you shoot over to Hip Hop Heads Worldwide, which is my group, and join the group, baby. Become a member, post your music, join the family. Also, Hip Hop Heads Worldwide merch coming shortly. Before the next show, I will have all the information for that as far as purchase orders. Also, you know, I did show the prototype in the past show, but so that Hip Hop Heads Worldwide merch is going to be on deck. We lost one of hip hop's legends and vets in the game. It seems like it's been so long ago, and it actually has. Jam Master Jay, Jason Mizell, almost 20 years ago, shot, gunned down in the studio. No leads on who may have done it. And after all this time, the cops finally had a break in the case, and hopefully this brings some closure to Jam Master Jay's family. There he is right there in front of in front of the turntables with the fresh leather joint on, and it turns out that they're saying that there was two people close to him that was actually that they're alleging or claiming they have been arrested, was responsible for his death. Allegedly, Ronald Washington and Carl Lord. You know, they said that they was upset with Doc. They said they was upset with him because they got cut out of some type of drug transaction. Oh, that's what they're alleging. That's a whole other can of worms that the Batman isn't getting into. I'm not getting into that. Also, we going. I'm going, baby. Entering rare phone. The boy 50 Cent, shouts out to 50 Cent, shouts out to Rick Ross. But as you know, there is this is like starting to turn to one of hip hop's long-standing feuds, to the point where you almost forget where did it originate from. Where is the origins of this? You know what I mean? It's coming to that point. But apparently, in this round, because I'm sure there's going to be some other rounds, 50 took the L. 50 was suing Rick Ross for the use of his music in the background of one of his songs. Of one of Rick Ross' promos for his 2015 album Black Market. 50 was suing Ross because it was actually in the background. I believe it was in the club remix. Like Ross was promoting his album and it was in the background, and 50 decided to sue him. But he lost, and they're saying the reason why he lost is because during the time 50 was still on a shady Aftermath deal, and he doesn't own the rights to the music. So I guess he's gonna have to either holler at Dre or Eminem or someone else to get involved if he's really hell-bent on suing Rick Ross, because Rick Ross had some of his music in the background. I don't think it was that serious, but it is what it is. I'm minding my business. That's their feud. But Rick Ross did respond, and Rick Ross is laughing at 50, so I don't think this is going to be over. Check the footage.
Biggest. Hey, hold that thing up high like this. And I'm going to consider that for your little show, man. But you got to hold it up right there.
It's crazy. Ross just laughing at the kid, straight laughing. Straight hyena chuckling, laughing. 50 Cent is not going to respond well to that. So is this over? It remains to be seen. This may be far from over. It may be far from over. But let's go into it, man. Let's get some more Greg Nice talking about that Run the Jewels collabo.
The shit down, you got to be like ooh la la, because that Run the Jewels record is it's like being more lucrative than that real record, the original.
But as far as the Run the Jewels, like I said, it was just so great to see that they actually brought you in and then just use the sample, and they actually brought you in, put you in the visuals, exposed you to a lot of maybe the new generation and their fan base. I mean, how did that take place, bro? As far as them contacting,
them one, thank them. Two, they as fans of Nice&Smooth, of Greg Nice, and they've been to shows and seen me in shows before. And the brother LP was like, I got to make this happen, And I was talking with them, and I was talking to my boy DJ Z-Trip, LL's DJ. And Z-Trip was like, yo, I want to introduce you to the guys or whatever, because they got this thing and they trying to make it happen. I'm like, hey, Trip, if you say it's what's happening, then I'm with it. So he put me on the phone with them, and I talked to them. And then I was like, all right, when the time is right, we'll make it happen, And then Premier's manager called me like 2 months later and was telling me about the situation, and was like, what do I feel? I'm like, I'm with it. I mean, I told the guys before. And just link me up, get me on the phone with them, and we'll straighten it out. And I did, and we went forward with it and made it happen. So before this COVID thing took place, we was about to really, really do it on another level. That's why it's their first single. It's been their first single that's taken off this big too.
Yeah, I mean,
what else? It's we were getting ready to do the Stephen Colbert show the week after we shot the video, and then we were going to do the rest of them TV shows. And then that weekend we were going to do the Coachella 2 nights at the main stage. And then that week after that, I was going to go with them on some dates on a tour. They was going on a tour with Rage Against the Machine for 60 days, 60 stadiums. And COVID came and said, no, you're not. Yeah, so they said that you know, they rescheduled for next year. So, you know, they was always saying, you know, hopefully you can have a single right now so you can coattail the record.
Yeah.
And then just give you a blast off like from there, you know. And buddy of mine, Brian Barber, he's a dope video director. Brian did a lot of things. He did mostly every Outkast video. He directed the Idlewild movie. He's a brother. And he was telling me, man, you know, you got to do something right now. You got to ride this. So I did. I was already working on a record. So got an album ready. Now I got a whole album. And the video's just been finished. It just got edited for the first song. I'm looking at it. I was looking at it today, and I'm like, wow, this is great.
Make sure you shoot that.
This is great.
Make sure you shoot that over to me so I can get it up on my website. I have a media website. Went into my show. I got a strong.
Yeah. Most definitely. I'm gonna get that to you.
Push that off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely gonna get that to you, man. Super excited about that. Super excited about it. It's a good look for my peers because it'll give them a boost to do certain things. Because a lot of them are, how can I say it? They're in their comfort zone. You know, a lot of them talk about they don't want to mess up their legacy. And I'm like, I get it.
That's what we hear.
You know, I get it. Because some people need certain things to make it happen. And then some people just can make it happen. It's rare. It's rare. It's like how you have Jeremiah record out, you'll have a Usher record out, just Chris Brown record out, but then Charlie Wilson will have a record out, and it'll blend right in. Mm-hmm. Stokely will have a record out for Mint Condition. So it's just rare. Raphael Sadiq can have one out. And there's not too many, because a lot of dudes just be like, well, I'm cool with what I'm doing, because, you know, you're doing 120 shows a year. Yeah. You still got that set fan base. You make your money. Yeah. You ain't running around chasing hoes and shit no more like that. You got your family. Everybody is settled.
Allegedly. But,
yeah. You know, but you know how much energy you got at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You only could give a 1. You know what I mean? You ain't giving it 3 or 4 like you used to and all that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't lie to yourself. You tell me you're in them Nugenics commercials and shit. Hey, I'm the big hurt.
You know what I'm saying?
You have a problem? Well, take this. You know what I'm saying?
He's being paid. He said what he got to say. But as far as the legacy, your legacy solidifying. I don't see why it would like, you know, they would be deterred from doing any new music or work with people.
I hear you. Bullshit. I hear you completely.
Don't get on no bullshit. That's all.
I hear you completely. But they think is you know, they thinking like whatever people think about it. And there's been so many different things that's came since they was in their prime. You know, so for example, it'd be like, well, Michael Jordan was in his prime, but then when he got to the Wizards, well, maybe he shouldn't even went to the Wizards. He's like, I want to play ball some more. You know what I mean? I don't care. Everybody know what I did already. I want to play ball. And I want to try to play baseball too. And I feel you should be able to do that. But everybody don't feel that way. And another thing is that it's this whole little cloud that's over hip hop. It's bugged out. That is only over hip hop. One is an age thing that you have to be a certain age to do hip hop. We made hip hop. We created it. So you're gonna grow with your stuff. 2, another thing is like, well, you know, I'm gonna try to do what the kids are doing. Why are you gonna try to do what they just keep doing what you do? Because it's people that grew with you, how you grew. Mm-hmm. And in rock and roll music, jazz, pop, R&B, anything else, none of them got that cloud over them. Yeah. It's only with the hip hop. There's always somebody sitting there to critique what you're doing.
You know what? I think that a lot of that has to do with the label factor and how the label would always be looking for like the newest, hottest hip hop person, then move the next one out. You know.
Well, they was doing that with anything. It wasn't just that. Wasn't just
think the artists, as far as that mentality, also affecting the artists. You know what I'm saying? Like them being like, oh, I guess that's the way it worked. But well, another artist was like, to hell with that. I ain't ready to go. I'm here. I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm relevant.
You was look, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You're as good as your product, man. You're as good as your product.
And you got a timeless sound, brother. You got a timeless sound. Some people,
you're as good as your product, man. And you ride that, man. You ride that, you know?
You got a timeless sound. Some people, they'll come on and they'll sound aged, or they'll just sound like what you're doing. I'm pretty sure that's why, you know, like you said, them being fans of you, but also that, you know what I mean? You made the record, bro. And they're students of hip hop. They definitely got bars. The production was crazy. You was just the cherry on the top that just took it over, you know what I mean, over the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was definitely a blessing. I just, you know, I ain't gonna go that depth in it, but it's a typecast that we as a people, it's just us as a people, how we do it. We treat this stuff like that. We throw everything away. If it's anything that's supposed to be older or classic, we throw it in the garbage. She'd be like, breakdancing, that's whack. Throw that in graffiti, that's whack. And all the other cultures take it.
That's why I love
somebody.
That's why I love the UK.
Yeah, somebody showed me today the biggest topic on USA Today on the Today Show this morning was a white girl doing a human beatbox.
Wow.
Yo.
Wow.
Yo. 4 million fans behind her on TikTok and Instagram and all of that. She's talking about, well, I just learned this. I learned it off YouTube. And she's like, and everybody like, this is a phenomenon. I was like,
But you know they fascinated with hip hop culture, and like you said,
hold on, that's been around for years. It's been around.
It's a black.
It's been around.
We never well, when it comes to hip hop, most black people don't value it. That's like I said, like when you go to.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a U.S. thing too, because I'm sure you know when you travel or going to the UK or abroad, they're not looking at your age, or they're looking at timeless, dope. Yeah. They respect the art over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're looking for the next dude with 1,000 colors on them.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And it's crazy, man. It's so crazy that it's only with hip hop though. Do the math.
I know.
It's only with hip hop.
Yeah.
You go, yo, what the hell?
And
you're the worst enemy.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you didn't fall into the funk like you said your peers.
Oh no, man.
They fell victim to thinking, I just need to be on the old school tour. You know what I'm saying? I just need to, nah, bro. I'm Greg Nice. I salute you. You hear the rumble, baby.
Right. That's why I always keep bringing up. That's why I keep bringing up Charlie Wilson, man. Yeah. Charlie Wilson don't enough to be my daddy.
Yeah.
And I just seen him last year because we had just did the Tom Joyner cruise.
Yeah.
And everybody and their mother was on that joint.
Yeah.
And I went out and I watched them on the main stage on the top of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
They had Maxwell and all of them performing. They couldn't hold his belt. Couldn't hold his belt.
Yeah,
I was like, that's how I want to be.
Yeah.
Just like that. I want to be like Mick Jagger. I want to be like Steven Tyler. I want to be just like all of them were doing what I'm doing.
But you're already that, bro.
No, I'm growing. I'm growing into that right now.
I like the humbleness.
I'm growing. I'm growing because one,
but you already
they already in their 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
So I'm growing.
Okay.
And that's why I'm continuing to keep my health good. I'm continuing to go run 4 and 5 miles a day and do all of this so that when I do play, that's why they be like, uh-oh, you get ready to get on. Uh-oh. You know, it's about to go down.
Yo. We're going to go into some music real quick, and I'm going to come back. We're going to chop it up about Roy Jones and finish off with the interview with my man, Greg Nice.
I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps, nigga. We from the Bronx, New York, shit happens. I don't give a fuck about your thoughts or mishappenings. I'm from the Bronx, New York, shit happens. South Bronx, South Bronx. Welcome to the jungle, welcome to the swamps. My borough don't pump fake, dog, they bust iron. And y'all ain't love that life, so stop lying. Bronxdale sound you. Bronx River murder. Can't forget Castle Hill, can't forget the murder. Patterson, Forest, Mount Haver, Webster. The X will X you out. My niggas extra. Our reputation procedures so egregious. Get you for your chain, your watch and your sneakers. Welcome to the home upon the careless one. We sent the message first, we showed the slums. Respect keys or get chopped like chopped cheese. Tombstone reads, here lies the son of Eloise. You got your lunch took and looked up the Power Rangers. We ran the blocks and we looked up to Larry Davis. The Bronx makes beats, ask Cardi B. Purpose is step on your toes, no pause. I don't give a fuck about your thoughts, some is happening. I'm from the Bronx, New York, shit happens. South Bronx, South Bronx. Welcome to the jungle, welcome to the swamp.
I'm from the cross Bronx, razor blaze in the jaw launched. I was raised next to dog bark off this tree and it's all storms. Timberlands to the floor hung. If you speeding in fast lane, how you eat from my fame? You ain't even my last name, nothing. I ain't sort of discussing how the water's discussing. Hit the force and it's a molecule away from combusting. Mission aborted, lot of dudes a day from them busting. Couple slugs, another dozen niggas bugging by the dozens. No one's buzzing, they just frontin'. If that nigga asks me something, I'ma punch him. I don't really give a fuck about nothing. Paper, money, babes, honeys, it's redundant, but I want it. Not a little in abundance, nigga, fuck it. That's just me though, got the libido. The hoes get thrown like Frito. I be focused on thoughts, but ain't Frito. Corner stores for dollar Arizonas and Fritos. Fucking 9 to 5, I'm here to hit the quota and leave, bro.
My flow flagrantly flagrant, I flaunt flamery. These niggas sweet as pastry, and cannot paste me. Scream, I'm
Yeah, that one's Keepers of the Flames, featuring your boy, yours truly, Bruce Wayne, and the kid, Chris Rivers, Bronx Business. Once again, shoot over to Hip Hop Heads Worldwide. Make sure you become a member of that group. Also, make sure you go and like, comment, and subscribe to the kid on YouTube as well. Let's get into it. Big fight coming up. Everybody's looking forward to. Supposed to be taking place September 12th. It got pushed back. And Roy Jones is not happy about that. It got pushed back to November. And Roy Jones is pissed, said it being pushed back messed up his training schedule, something along those lines. I mean, personally, I think Roy should be happy he got pushed back because my money is still on Tyson, baby. My money is still on Tyson. I think Tyson's going to rock that boy. I really feel that's just going to happen. But Roy was upset, and Roy was so upset, and Roy was talking shit. And I'm kind of happy we see Roy talking shit, because Roy had been really, he's been more like, seeming like he's scared to death. But footage came out of Roy Jones popping shit, and acting like, you know, like he got this. Let's check it out.
Rolling.
First of all, I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Roy ain't no fool and ain't finna be treated like one. But since we get stuff together now, come November 28th, now I get to go act a fool, which is what I want to do anyway. So now they gave me a new term, a new date, and a new chance to act a fool, which is what I love to do anyway. So come November 28th, I'm coming to act a fool. Be ready.
all right, man. I'm still the man.
Having fun.
Are you convinced? Are you convinced? The Batman is not convinced. I'm not. You know, you was talking real greasy. You gotta back it up. You was doing a lot of jabs, a lot of quick, fast mosquito stings. And I don't think that's gonna put Tyson away, Roy. I think the only way that's gonna happen is if you drop a cinder block on the back of his head and the front of his head at the same time. And if you ain't throwing cinder blocks, I don't know. The Batman's a betting man. Anyone want to take some bets, inbox me. It is what it is. No ass betting, niggas. No ass betting. Shoot me the Cash App. We put the money up on Cash App. Somehow we have it worked out where someone, you know, whoever wins or whatever, it gets deposited by a third party. Because right now, my money is on Tyson. And if Tyson doesn't win, it is what it is. I may disappear for a few shows or whatever, but my money, my money's on Tyson. No ass betting. You want to get involved, reach out to the Batman and get something popping. It's whatever. Also, you know, I'm going longer than usual. I think they give me a fresh count on this because I was in a full show and everything just dropped. Talking with the hip hop legend Greg Nice about what he's doing and what he got going on. Shouts out to Greg. Shouts out to the support team that's around him. And that album is coming. He said he got the video for it, got the single Butter. Next show, he played a few songs too during the interview. Unfortunately, due to time restraints, we weren't able to get that footage done in time. But next show, we'll definitely throw up some of the stuff that Greg Nice is playing for us because it was definitely fire. He's playing some fire. And if I say it's fire, it's fire. I don't got a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got a pander to nobody. So it is what it is. But let's finish it up. I asked him about his legacy and what his legacy wants to be, and he expanded on it. Let's check it out. I seen an interview with you. I ain't gonna say where, just because I choose not to say where. And you was talking about Tupac, right? Right. Your relationship with him. And I remember at some point in the interview, you was like, yo, he was like, your music is fun.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hearing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's up. For those at home, how did that even happen though, you and Pop? Real quick, it don't have to be extended. You know what I mean?
know him for a long time. I know him for a long time. He's always been a real dude. And our bond from the first time we ever met has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. So that's why if you look at the Juice movie, you see him walking down the street. As he's walking down the street, he's singing the lyric from Funky for You when I say my first verse. Then if you look in the Poetic Justice movie and you look in the bedroom over the bed, he got a poster of me over the bed. And then we did the soundtrack to that Poetic Justice movie as well. And the bond has just been that. And he told me one day, he said, man, you know, I don't believe you used to let me hang with you. He said, you was hot. Nobody knew me. He's like, that's why I love you. And I was like, I love you too, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what it was.
You was real. You kept it real. And he was a fan.
Oh, yeah.
You kept it real with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not surprised. Most Bronx dudes, it's just something about the cloth we come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just something about the cloth we come from. It's just real dudes, real niggas, whatever you want to call it. Your legacy. What do you want your legacy to be in hip hop? What you want to be remembered for? I hope you look like, oh,
look,
I went too
hey,
deep.
man.
I be going deep.
Look, man, I just want people to always say that, man, that dude always knew how to rock a party.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, I got my Grammy, like, when somebody that always rocked the party had an induction going on at this museum that they do in DC, hip hop. Yeah. And the people that's in charge of it called me and was like, hey, would you be able to do this, that? I'm like, what's going on? This artist that we're inducting, he had to choose an artist that he wanted to induct him into the thing. And he chose you. And I'm like, who, what? And it was Busy B. So I was like, that's it. I'm like, that's it. And then on my birthday, I heard him on my voicemail on my birthday. I kept it. And the things that he said about me on the voicemail, I just said, oh, man, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about who got the awards and the sores. I don't care about who many mics, who's the top rapper and all that. I don't care about any of that. When your peer and somebody that you seen make it happen when it was just so pure and give you that love and that dap, the rest is history. I don't care about none of that other stuff. So that's great, man. That's all I want, man. I want people to know that I always rock the party because that's what I like to do. I like to rock the party.
Yeah, man. But it is what it is. How can the people keep up with you, though, man? Social media links.
Social media. They can hit me up on social media at The Real Greg Nice. That's DAREALGREGNICE. That's on IG and that's on Twitter as well. You can reach me directly at theofficialgregnice.com. That's my website, theofficialgregnice.com. So it's officialgregnice.com.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
I'm gonna definitely make sure that's on the screen. All you promoters, holler at the man too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shouts out to the boy Greg Nice. I'm gonna make sure to get on probably the next episode. Like I said, he played some music while we was actually doing that, but due to time constraints, we ain't having time to put that on. But shouts out to Greg Nice. Shouts out to all the legends of hip hop that paved the way. You gotta pay homage to those that came before you. That's just how it works. That's how you be a stand-up individual. You know what I'm saying? It's the Batman Bruce Wayne, and once again, I'm here every Sunday at 8 p.m. Had a little technical difficulties this go around, but it is what it is. The show must go on. If you're interested in submitting any music videos or getting on the show or trying to be involved with getting an interview or anything of that nature, reach out to thatmusicpro@gmail.com. Also, if you're interested in booking a Batman for a show or any interviews, reach out to thatmusicpro@gmail.com. It is right there before you. This full show will be up shortly. Thanks again for tuning in. This is your boy Bruce Wayne. Until next time, I'm out of here, family. I am out of here.